Good morning, and welcome to the Oswego East High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. I am Laura Bankowski, principal of Oswego East High School, and it is my honor and privilege to preside over the 2020 graduation ceremony. Senior class committee member Patrick Closa will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance today. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, junior Akshara Gunda will perform the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Patrick and Akshana. It is now my pleasure to welcome Carson Bierman and Anna Sophia Okan to share a few opening remarks for the class of 2020.
Welcome, class of 2020. Parents, families, administrators, teachers, and everyone in between. My name is Carson Bierman.
And I'm Anna Sophia Okan, and we have had the honor of serving as your class committee co-presidents. We want to start off by stating the obvious and say congratulations. After about 1,300 days together, give or take a few, we finally made it.
Looking back at our time at Oswego East, all of the memories begin to flood back. Our first day of school, holding notebooks and binders in one hand and printed out schedules in another. Walking aimlessly just trying to find out where the C wing was.
Waking up at the crack of dawn to be one of the few lucky juniors to get a parking pass.
Moving down the bleachers at each game, each year getting closer to the front until the red worn at senior night was for us.
Applying to college and going to that one teacher who you can trust to help guide you through it all.
Our last day of school being a random Friday in March, fearing this very moment wouldn't happen.
To right now, where in a few moments, we'll move on from being seniors at this school.
We have spent the last few months with a lot of uncertainty, losing out on all our final high school memories, but we went through it together.
Getting to this moment wasn't easy. It took 7 finals weeks, endless schedule changes, losing friends but also gaining new ones, thousands of steps walked throughout the school, many hours of sleep lost, all the cups of coffee that started our days here.
Waking up to emails that held the future plans of graduation or prom dates, ending our last day of high school online, where we should have been in school with food parties and yearbook signings. It wasn't always easy, but it definitely was unforgettable.
Although we are not physically all together, as we had planned, remember all the moments that got you here. As we move on to our next chapters to grow in knowledge and strength, know that we will always have Oswego East in our story. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Carson and Anna. It is now my pleasure to introduce the student keynote speaker for the class of 2020, OE senior Ashlyn Pearson. Ashlyn is an active member of the National Honor Society and the Political Action Club.
Thank you, Mrs. Bankowski, and hi, everyone. If I'm going to be honest, when quarantine started, all I wanted to do was to be done. I wanted to be left alone, I didn't want to do school, and I didn't want to talk to anyone. Actually, I think I went radio silent, even when rewatching Debbie Ryan's meme-worthy portrayal as the best radio rebel. I binge-watched the entire Avengers series and convinced myself that I could do this until everything went back to normal. But nothing has been normal, and I don't think it will be for a long time. Even so, it is human nature to want to get back to normal. We miss the Friday night lights where we would laugh and scream with our friends in the wolf pack. We miss our lunch tables. We miss being a few steps away from our best friends in the hallways. We miss the teachers and staff that made our whole education worthwhile. In high school, we learned that every time something bad happens, we are expected to get back up. We are expected to get good grades and juggle sports and clubs. We are expected to discover who we are becoming as individuals with a career after school and a whole life ahead of us. We are expected to pay thousands of dollars, with or without help, to be able to get what society sees as a completed education and a good job. We are expected to understand and absorb that even with all the protests and riots in the world, real good change might not happen just yet. And right now, we are expected to walk through this graduation like it is the one we all dreamed of. Throughout these endless expectations and questions, there were others. Questions like, who am I going to meet at Frosh Fest? What's my next class? Is that a bird or Mr. Johnson? What's the theme of the next game? I would not take back a single one of those questions because each, no matter how small or how existential, held meaning for all of us. Even as the questions grew bigger or scarier, they led us to right now. Some answers never came, but I still know some very certain things. First, I want to tell you that it's okay to not always fulfill life's expectations. Create your own. And even more so, it's okay to not always be okay, whether it be with this moment of graduation or with everything else happening in the world right now. For most of us, these last 4 years were probably far from perfect, but perfection is an illusion anyway. Now we have the autonomy to make the life that we want. Next, it probably was Mr. Johnson that you heard somewhere in the G-Wing. And finally, we can get through this and everything else that comes our way. Remember that we are the generation that was born in the midst of 9/11 and built on technology, adapting to each change. We remember when YouTube had a brown app face and Instagram was blue with a little rainbow in the upper right-hand corner. Maybe you guys recall wanting a BlackBerry just to play Brick Breaker, or when Wii and Nintendo walked so Xboxes and PlayStations could run. We learned how to drive, we found our first minimum wage jobs, and we voted for the first time. We played sports, ran clubs, and learned lessons that will last a lifetime, including to all my Spanish teachers the lyrics of Vivir mi vida. We are the generation to witness some of the greatest and worst political changes, all creating a new future with new questions. We face environmental challenges that will soon be beyond repair. We experience active shooter drills and a new kind of unmistakable fear. We have seen wars and the cycle of presidential elections. And now, we are one of the first generations to live through a global pandemic, where most who have aren't around to guide us through it. For many of us, it's one of our first major tragedies. But we are constantly moving and adapting. Every new tragedy the world has seen has contributed to what has become our new normal. Even now, we are preparing to study for jobs that have yet to be created. It is us who has been defying society's standards, creating the new teenager. We are becoming the change we want to see in this world, creating movements and protests and voting. We are changing the stigma on mental health and celebrating what it means to be a unique individual. We are some of the best multitaskers in the world, using our phones to do about 30,000 things at once. We are here graduating on a computer screen for friends and families to watch via live stream to maintain safe social distancing. We are doing what is best for us and what is best for this world. We are strong and we are resilient. While this is hard, not having a guarantee to good health and safety, we will use this unprecedented experience for something more. We are the generation that will begin the journey to fixing all problems of the past before it's too late. We are one step closer now, after the last 4 years being one heartbreaking, hilarious, messy, yet unforgettable step in itself. We are the Oswego East High School class of 2020. Quarantine has not stopped us. Our vision is clear. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashlyn. Today looks much different than what any of us could have ever imagined, but that does not diminish your tremendous accomplishment. In the face of adversity and the unknown, you have shown resilience and perseverance, and I want to share my heartfelt and sincere congratulations on your graduation from Oswego East. I would like to take a moment to recognize the support system of today's graduates. Parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and loved ones. Graduates, take a minute and thank those who have supported you throughout your elementary, junior high, and high school journey. The OE class of 2020 is the 14th largest graduating class from Oswego East High School. The first graduating class had 328 students. You are the largest graduating class to have ever graduated from OE with 682 members. I recently read an article that stated that words like love, patience, faithfulness, humility, and kindness have declined in use by some 50% or more in recent years. As the gravity of these words sunk in, they pained me. How is this possible? Then I thought about the students of Oswego East, and in particular, the class of 2020. And I realized that on a daily basis, I see Oswego East students put these words into action for their generosity and caring for one another. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Life's most persistent question is, what are you doing for others?" And Mahatma Gandhi challenged us to be the change we want to see in the world. To the class of 2020, I challenge you to use the words of these two courageous leaders to guide your future selves. If every day we live our lives looking for opportunities to serve others and to make a positive difference in the lives of the people we meet, what a wonderful world we will live in. How will your words and actions change the world and make it a better place for everyone? Will those things that you place as a priority in your life serve others who are in need? I encourage you to consider the future and how you will positively contribute and shape it. How will your words and actions contribute to a better place for all? Every day, your resolve and character will be tested, but you can choose how you will respond to adversity, to moral quandaries, and how you will treat others. You will determine what the future world will value and what it will look like. Not only infuse the words love, patience, faithfulness, humility, and kindness into your vocabulary, infuse them into the actions of your daily life and change the world. Congratulations, class of 2020. Once a wolf, always a wolf. It is now time to recognize our seniors who have achieved special honors recognition. To begin, please note that students who have a circle next to their name in the program are seniors who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 through 3.79 and are recognized for graduating cum laude with honor. Students who have a square next to their name in the program are seniors who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 to 3.99 and are recognized for graduating magna cum laude with great honor. And our seniors who have a triangle symbol next to their name have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or above and are recognized for graduating summa cum laude with highest honor. You will also notice that many OE students are wearing colorful cords, stoles, or medallions. These symbols of recognition indicate membership in various honors societies and organizations. Students who are passionate about subject areas in school can join honor societies. These organizations create opportunities for students to do meaningful extracurricular projects and activities. Students who participate have a love for learning and give back to others through their community service and advocacy. If you would please refer to the last page of your graduation program, you will note that many of our students are being recognized for their civic contribution and academic accomplishments. Congratulations to all. We are very proud of you. School District 308 is very fortunate to have district leaders who support our high school and work with us to help shape the vision of creating a school system where all students can be successful and are prepared to compete in a global society. As principal of Oswego East High School, I want to personally extend my gratitude to the Board of Education, Dr. Sparlin, and the district's administrative team for their help and support to achieve our goals. By working together, Oswego East was named an exemplary school by the Illinois State Board of Education. OE is in the top 10% of high schools in the state of Illinois. You should take great pride in the fact that you helped make this happen. We have been able to increase the high school graduation rate, decrease the dropout rate, expand the number of dual credit courses, expand the number of online courses, increased advanced placement course access, and success for all students. These opportunities have helped our high school students improve academic achievement for lifelong success. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Sparlin.
Good afternoon, parents, friends, and most importantly, soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2020. It is with great honor and pride that I speak to you today as your superintendent. I've often stated that the shortest speeches have the longest lives. So what I will say to you today will somewhat be short, but will hopefully be something you can take with you and apply to your future. 4 short years ago, you entered your first day as a high school student. 4 short years ago, I became a first-time superintendent. We've all gone through a lot during this time. We've laughed together, we've cried together, and we celebrated together. And the class of 2020 has bonded together and has shown tremendous resilience and perseverance as we've also socially distanced together. This year, we started in typical fashion, and when we got to March, our world got turned upside down. For some of you, remote learning may have come easy, and for some of you, it may have been hard. We've learned new and exciting ways of doing familiar work. And through the process, we've been reminded that no matter how wonderful technology is, it will never replace person-to-person human interaction because the power of a touch, a handshake, or a hug can never be replaced. Over the past 3 months, I've connected with many of you. I've heard the successes and I've heard the struggles. And I wish I could say that moving forward, everything would be sunshine and rainbows. But if I said that, I wouldn't be telling you the truth. The truth is there will be difficulties and there will be storms that you have to weather. But always remember, without the storm and without the rain, there can be no rainbow. So in closing, I would like to share a story that I heard many years ago at a high school graduation ceremony. It's one that I've always remembered and one that never stops teaching. A little girl was taking a walk in her garden. Suddenly, she came across the butterfly entering the world in its new form. It seemed to be suffering, struggling to get out of its cocoon. The girl hurried back into her house and grabbed a pair of scissors. Outside, she gently cut away at the cocoon until the creature was free. "Fly," she whispered, "fly." But the butterfly, however, would never take off. It just so happens that the struggle out of the cocoon was the key to its ability to fly. Just like us, we all need to struggle in order to reach our goals. My dad used to tell me, always stay positive, work hard, and whatever you do or wherever you go, give it your best. Soon to be graduates of the class of 2020, I wish you the best in all that you do. President Doyle, having met the requirements established by the state of Illinois and the Oswego Community Unit School District 308, it gives me great honor to present the graduating class of 2020 for graduation to the Board of Education. President Doyle.
It is now my distinct honor and privilege to certify that the students herein assembled have met the requirements of the state of Illinois and the Oswego Community Unit School District 308 Board of Education and are eligible to receive a diploma signifying their graduation. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I have no doubt that you will change the world and make it a better place. I miss you guys already. Best of luck.
Just wanted to say a huge congratulations to the class of 2020. Tell you guys we miss you, we love you, we wish you the best of luck. Go get them, once a wolf, always a wolf.
Congrats, graduates of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so proud of you, and I wish you the best of luck. I'll miss you guys.
Congratulations, you did it. Congratulations, class of 2020. Woohoo!
Congrats, 2020. Your vision was clear. Bird.
Allison Adams. Haris Ahmed. Rithvik Akula. Olivia Antonioli. Elizabeth Grace Benke,
Cecilia Cantu,
Daniel Cazares,
Hannah Coladila,
Christine Zenaida de Leon Corpus,
Catherine Countryman,
Kayla Dubell, Sheva Diani,
Jaina Diaz, Zohaib Farouk, Nathaniel Fukutaki, Josh Graham,
John Green, Ayush Gupta, Kasia Harlow,
Taryn Impola,
Anthony Gerard Ippolito,
Michaela Jasek, Devin Kenworthy,
Ayman Abeth Khan, Tanya Kumjan,
Tyler Koopman, Brendan Coos,
Ava Cram,
Arnav Kundi,
Vivian La,
Francesca Lauby,
Andrew Lee,
Rebecca Listiawan,
Denisha Rome Luluquishin,
Cassidy Max,
Maura McCoy,
Alexis McDermott,
Allison McDowell, Jacob Michael Mills,
Nicholas Miravetti,
Jasmine Olivia Morales,
Molly Miraz, Lugana Wakapakatanya,
Adam Munoz Noon, Tejaswi Nuna, Akshad Pai,
DeCarlos Perotis Yu, James Perozzi,
Caitlin Ashley Pitnero, Zachary Poach,
Namratha Prasad, Ashwin Ramesh, Lauren Russell,
Sarisha Nandita Sambungi,
Ryan Schultz, Matthew Schultz,
Nevada Sentil, Iman Sheikh,
Manal Sayeda,
Anne Trong,
Lou Vakassi, Vignesh Reddy Vikati,
Gabriella Viano, Nicole Vidra,
Ashita Wog.
Alex Wolschlager.
Anya Zaremski.
Noah Zukauskas.
Brad Wiggins.
Saba Amir.
Hisham Abludari. Abdul Aziz Afzal. Alyssa Aguirre.
Christopher Aguirre. Kasime Akinkwasa.
Robert Akers.
Jacqueline Alcaraz.
Jackson Allison. Tajane Allison.
Heriberto Alvarez.
Ibrahim Alwan.
Christian Anchetta.
Jonathan Anderson.
Logan Olivia Anderson. Aaron Andrea.
Taylor Elizabeth Andrews. Gabriel Aragones. Jenny Argomanis.
Alan James Argelon.
Brandon Askelson.
Ariana Marie Augustine.
Yori Awoyede.
Riley Olivia Beatty.
Rohan Badugu.
Lisbeth Anai Vaina. Madison Samaria Baitler.
Zion Bakes. Michaela Banal. Christopher Banks.
Christina Cheyenne Barks. Darielle Barnes.
Mark Barron.
Alum Basic. Caleb Baskin.
Marissa Batitsas. Zachary Paul Benbow. Margaret Mary Bernard.
Ezekiel Porteza Betito.
Sabu Baduri.
Jordan Valentine Belinda Nordloff. Carson Bierman.
Karen Bistrain Diaz.
Dominica Anna Blaha. Ryan Blanco.
Kyle Blassingame. Lauren Blatnick. Kyle Boardwine. Jalea Boatwright. Timothy Becker. Callie Bogard.
Jenny Bolin. Chloe Marie Borsellino. Presley Borvan.
Gabrielle Mostwick. Calvin Bacher.
Sahishnu Boyapali. Nicholas William Bozarth.
Brianna Braggs. Evan Brower.
Kira Brewer. Tremont Dontrell Brewer.
Nathan Brachetto. Joshua Brooks. Lillian Mae Brooks.
Elizabeth Ruth Brown. Vernia Lachey Brown.
Avery Ramsey Bullock. Jake Burns.
Madison Marie Burns.
Nicholas Cabrales. Aiden Cahill. Da Vinci Calcara. Quasi Caldwell.
Amani Kamen.
Nathaniel Campbell.
Victoria Ann Campbell.
Jamie Campos.
Abigail Marie Cantalupo. Anna Elaine Campus.
Armando Carrillo. Jordan Carlin.
Kimberly Carrasco. Andre Casas. Isabella Brianna Castaneda.
Giovanni Cepeda.
Demetrius Lamont Cheney Jr. Caitlin Marie Cherapata.
Jacqueline Chavaria. Emiliano Chavez. Karen Chocolat.
Carla Chocolat. Dine Choi.
Bennett Christensen. Emily Grace Clark. Adrina Kobage.
Tyler Miles Edward Coleman.
Jacob Ryan Collins.
Adrian Colocado.
Grace Cooper. Sebastian Corona.
Francisco Cortez.
Galilea Cortez.
Isabella Fiona Cortez.
Sydney Cody. Aubrey Coleman.
John Cavello.
Amaria Covington.
Caleb Cross.
Alejandro Cuevas. Kyle Curcio.
Jenna Lee Cuthbertson. Nathan Robert Chepiel.
Ryan Diadamo.
Elijah Dale.
Noah Darnell.
Xavier Davis.
Hannah Dela Cruz. Angelica Dela Cruz.
Mason Dennis.
Aaron Lee Densberger.
Kylie Nicole Denton.
Grace Diesmet.
Ryan Anthony Dial.
Emmanuel Diaz.
Carlo DeLoro.
Jacob Dior. Elise Dodd.
Savannah Grace Daggy. Jacob Donor.
Jared Dorsey. Jackson Doss. Max Dukovac.
Kylie Jenna Mitchell.
Alberto Duran.
Ethan John Eckert.
Morgan Ead.
Ethan Egofsky. Liliana Eisenberg.
Lindy Elliott. Leah Ellsworth. Raven Enciso.
Caroline Engelhart.
Sheila Iramelli.
Brandon Eubanks.
Isaac Evans. Amna Fessel.
Heather Nicole Farmer.
Tiffany Lynn Farmer.
Kyle Matthew Farr.
James Fector. Oatmeal Fernandez.
Digran Ferraro. Jacob Ferry.
Grace Fiducia. Quentin Fields. Connor Finn.
Logan Finn.
Peyton Finn.
Bradley Flammersfeld.
Morgan Fleischer.
Aaron Dean Flyday Mason.
Jonathan Flores. Mallory Flugstad.
Charles Stephen Fluke.
Evelyn Fonseca.
Madison Grace Frazier. Cecilia Frias. Nicolette Fricano.
Catherine Frieders.
Abby Elizabeth Fatacek.
Aiden Funk.
Anthony Gayetti. Joanna Rose Gambino. Rithik Gunnison.
Ty Garcia, Brenna Galton, Aiden Jeffroy, Cesar Flores,
Erica Elizabeth Gillen, Griffin Kyle Gillespie,
Jonathan Gladys, Madeline Glenn, Jimena Godinez, Grayson Gatz, Christopher Gomez,
Julia Renee Gomez, Julian Gonzalez, Yamil Gonzalez,
Tyler Gosling, Sydney Granholm, Kennedy Gray, Maya Gray,
Ryan Greenwood, Adam Joseph Griffins, Alexis Marie Guzman, Nuween Ha, Nicholas Haas,
Kayla Havoc,
Yasmin Monet Hammett,
Jahir Hannah, Colin Hansel, Haley Harbath,
Jorian Gonzalez,
Zoye Harden,
Brendan Harkins, Miley Harper,
LeVar Harris,
Raina Carey Harris,
Charlene Alexis Harrison, Peyton Hartman,
Joshua Haynes,
Tyler Heidkamp,
Daniel Jacob Hyman,
Madeline Heinrich, McKenna Hines,
Brianna Rose Held,
Melissa Henderson,
Stephanie Mariana Casares, Olivia Nicole Hernandez,
Oscar Hernandez, Alejandra Hernandez,
Carolyn Rochelle Hilliard,
Deja Holman, Caesar Alcala, Troy Howell, Demi Rabowski, Sophia Hubble,
Francisco Huerta,
Adrian Ibarra Sarmina, Fazila Imtiaz, Akil Inampudi,
Adam Justin Ingalls, Isaac Edward Izzy,
Bobby Jaggers, Vanesu Jakachira.
Nathan Jendruskevich.
Angel John.
Brandon Irwin Johnson. Joel Michael Johnson.
Caleb Joseph Johnson. Madeline Johnson.
Mason Nicholas Johnson.
Sloan Johnson. Zaria Johnson. Zoe Johnson.
Avery Jones.
Taylor Jones. Courtney McGreevy.
Samar Cameron.
Jackson Castor. Ashlyn Taylor Katzen.
Aiden Michael Keating.
Kennedy Keaton.
Amy Keka. Alexander William Kelch.
Alexis Carey. Siddharth Petha. Mason Kettlestrength. Taha Khan.
Natasha Kondacker.
Samuel Kifowit. Alec Kirkwood.
Hannah Kirkwood.
Grace Klingbeil. Patrick Closa.
Ethan Klosterman. Ryan Sky Klotka.
Alec Cole. Sabrina Kong.
Shariel Hazel Kehoe.
Crystal Kozinski. Jason Kolbeck.
James Richard Kowal. Cassie Marie Krahulik.
Molly LaFond.
Liam Connor Laird.
Maverick Lang. Janae Lennon.
Jayla Lennon. Jace LaRue.
Haley Lewis. Samuel Lewis. Sloan Elizabeth Lightfoot.
Jessica Sandoval Lopez. Joseph Raymond Lopez. Jacob Scott Loveland.
Jonathan Lumen. Aaron McInnes. Javier Mangana.
Trevor Meyer. Anna Marcucci. Ashley Marquez Sanchez.
Dustin Marsala. Nicholas Martinez.
Whitney Isabel Massey. Emilia Angelina Mata. Alonso Gabriel Mata Rodriguez.
Christopher Matias.
Luke Matiska.
Jordan McAfee.
Sarah Marie McCartney.
Kendall McDuffie. Rihanna Jude. Connor McKay. William McEwen Robbie.
Emma McKillip.
Haley McKinney.
Eric Nathaniel Medina. Mia Felice Maynard.
Liliana Mendoza.
Morgan Avery Merrill.
Sarah Milas. Ashlyn Miller.
Carson James Miller.
Abigail Mindy.
Imad Mirza.
Jeremiah Elvie Mitchell.
Alyssa Hope Middlestead.
Anthony Morales. Bianca Morales.
Omari Morris.
Ethan Mueller. Ian Mueller. Shamaria Muhammad.
Felix Munoz. Alex Murphy. Megan Murphy.
Aaliyah Murrell. Anuraj Nair. John Nava Cruz. Christian Nelson.
Jacob Andrew Norris. Hayden Northrup.
Amro Nowader. Jack O'Mahony.
Aubrey Lamar Obershan. Grace Manyen Overwetter. Megan O'Blaisney. Anna Sophia Okan.
Carolina Oklateris. Kayla Olshansky.
Maya Joan Ong.
Boberbek Norov. Orlando Orozco.
Angel Michael Ortiz.
Kayla Ortiz.
Alexis Angelica Osei Kofi.
Peyton Jasmine Pennell Johnson.
Donovan Jordan Parker.
Gerardo Hera.
Juan Parrott.
Tommy Pasley.
Karina Patel.
Isabel Alexis Pater.
Michael Colin Patton. Ashlyn Pearson. Haley Marie Peck. Madav Reddy Petty Reddy.
Thomas Paraguay. Alanis Perez. Giselle Perez. Ricardo Perez. Lizette Guadalupe Perez.
Paulina Teresa Perez. Jack Perello.
Benjamin Peters.
David Petrovsky. Andrew Charles Pecci.
Samantha Piccioni. Grace Pincus.
Zachary Joshua Petroviak.
Anna Pienschke.
Danielle Barbara Pavlat.
Jalen Pinetto. Julia Petrovsky.
Donovan Place.
Jakira Planer.
Robert Joseph Plum. Melanie Ide Portillo.
Delaney Post. Paul Potenza. Rachel Prinz.
Corey James Provo.
Yasmin Huga.
Estefania Ramirez Rodriguez. Jamie Philip Ramos.
Natalie Michelle Rain. Yvonne Ratledge. Kylie Ratner.
Danfred Rasan. Bradley Reg.
Ariel Ringo.
Brandon Rios. Emily Ileana Rivera.
Sebastian Rivera.
Dorian Robertson.
Renee Roberts. Gabrielle Robinal. Amy Rocha. Alan Rodriguez.
Anthony James Rodriguez.
Brianna Rodriguez.
Gabriela Ann Rodriguez. George Rodriguez.
Cameron Ramiro. Olivia Ross. Amaya Reedy.
Alyssa Nicole Reich.
Madeline Rusinellis. Brianna Rugi.
Giannina Christina Runka.
Joshua Sache. Cassandra Sines.
Nathaniel Adrian Salazar.
Sophia Salcedo.
Alexis Salinas. Philip John Salisbury.
Deontay Samuel. Rachel Scalatine.
Grace Allison Danielle Scheffler.
Benjamin Schmidt. Ryan Schmidt.
Olivia Rose Schramer.
Allison Schroeder.
Sarah Schubach. Maggie Havana Lynn Schultz.
Sam Schultz.
Diamond K. Robinson. Benjamin Ryan Scott.
Chloe Scoville. Alexis Sequest.
Zachary Thomas Siddell.
Anita Semikin.
Sahil Sethi. Madison Lynn Shahidi.
Yasmin Shahid. Samantha Schenkel. Alina Siddiqui.
Destiny Sikorsky.
Gabriel Silva. Alex Simonek. Kyle Ronald Small.
Natalie Smith. Troy Smith.
Armani Scott. Alyssa Sotelo.
Wyatt Edward Spanbauer.
Cameron Brian Spencer.
Ashley Althea Squires.
Daryl Stansel.
Riley Joseph Stapp.
Sam Steele. Landon Stefanski. Kaya Simone Stewart Andrews.
Rachel May Stewart. Justin Michael Stover.
Christian Tapia.
Ryan Tennis. Daniel Thomas. Devin Malik Thompson.
Jordan Thorne.
Ryan Kelly Tyndall.
Anthony Torres. Madison Weiss. Matthew Trexalis.
Anthony Tran.
Michelle Tran. Tracy Tran.
Logan Christopher Trisilla.
Jalen Tucker.
Savannah Rose Tunk.
Vincent Urban.
Parker Brian Valek.
Luis Valenciano.
Nyla Monique Talton.
Jessica Van Wyck.
Stara Renee Vandenaker.
Kyle Vasky. Caroline Vasquez. Jordan Vickery.
Isis Kaylee Vickery.
Jean Viadoris.
Miguel Angel Villanueva. Isabella Madison Villatuya.
Riley Black.
Hunter Thomas Vogt. Matthew Walenzik. Alexandra Christine Walsh.
Annabeth Grace Walsh. Michael Walsh.
Jordan Walton.
Brandon Wampler.
Clayton Lee Weaver.
Alexandria Udis. Ashley Corinne Webb. Gabriella Elizabeth Webb.
Kara Webb. Olivia Rose Wells.
Thomas Stephen Wells. Luke Wentz. Sean Wepfer.
Ashley Renee Werner.
Sierra Wester. Michael Westfall.
Paige Jordan Winesek.
Joshua Worsham. Ethan Williams.
Sam Wilson.
Alexis Witherspoon.
William Trent Wolf.
Jubilee Wu. Max Woods. Alana Wurzbacher. James Yellow.
Cameron Williams. Evan Wiley.
Jonathan White. George Yurkovich.
Isabel Zach. Kevin Zapataki. Kathleen Ada Zabilat. Amir Zaytun.
Ahmed Zeki.
Isabel Monique Zepeda.
Alexis Zurups. Brian Wright.
Elizabeth Claire Zuniga. Heaven Lee Ennis. Kiana Marie Kelly.
Congratulations, class of 2020 Wolves. I know the year didn't end the way that you thought it would, but you guys all stuck to it and you finished what you started 4 years ago. Good luck in all that you do.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You will be missed. We are sad that it's this way, but we look forward to all the great accomplishments you guys have in your future. Good luck.
Hey, Wolves and the class of 2020. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you'll ever know.
Congratulations, Oswego East, class of 2020. We are all so very proud of you and all of you have accomplished. Remember, once a wolf, always a wolf.
Hallo Seniors, hoffentlich geht's euch gut. Ich vermisse euch sehr. Ich wünsche euch alles Gute im Leben und dass ihr auch sehr viel Erfolg habt. Tschüss!